This is the classic scripture about the wisdom of Solomon. Now, what was he wise about? He was wise about human nature. He understood something about the ethical makeup of each and every one of us, where when it comes to care and harm, we will do most anything to prevent harm from coming to our own children. He was banking on that. He counted on that to solve this dilemma. And there's something to be said about our understanding of how far that compassion extends. For you see, the other woman was able at some point to stop that feeling, to say, go ahead, kill the child. And that was obviously his cue that she could not be the mother. But what stopped her from that human impulse, that true impulse we have to care for each vulnerable person? At some point, we all draw limits on that. We care about our children and maybe our neighbors' children, maybe a little less about the children in the next town over or the next country or halfway around the world. Our compassion fatigues after a while. But aren't we called to model ourselves after the compassion that our God has? That God says that we are all God's children. Therefore, God's compassion extends to each and every one of us. There is no limit. The bar has been raised by our faith story to not draw limits and circles around how far our compassion might extend or when we get tired of giving. It's not easy, but it is life-giving, not just to the one for whom we have compassion, but to us as well, as we live our lives according to the will of God, which is the command of love.